Today, let's dive into some factors that could cause GTA 6 to not meet the community's expectations. Understanding these reasons can give us insights into why GTA 6 might fall short of what players were hoping for. Number 1. Unrealistic expectations. When we eagerly await a game for a long time, we start expecting a lot from it. As excitement grows, we create high standards in our minds for the upcoming release. But if the actual game doesn't meet these expectations, like not having the promised content, cool features, or the overall gaming experience we imagined, it can be a bit disappointing. This gap between what we hoped for and what actually happens can make us feel let down, affecting how much we enjoy the game and what we think about it. Managing these expectations becomes really important. Developers need to talk openly with players during the game's creation, sharing updates about what's going well and any challenges they're dealing with. This way, everyone gets a clearer idea of what to expect, and there's less chance of feeling disappointed when the game is finally out. This approach not only helps everyone understand better but also builds trust, reducing the risk of widespread disappointment when the game officially comes out. Number 2. Development issues. When a game takes a long time to make, there can be a bunch of problems that pop up along the way. These can include things like having to change how the game looks or works, running into tricky technical problems, or even having different people working on the game at different times. These challenges might end up affecting how well the game fits together and how good it turns out in the end, possibly not meeting what the creators originally imagined. Sometimes, unexpected hurdles mean the creators have to make adjustments, and these changes might impact how the final game turns out. To help players understand what's going on behind the scenes, game developers try to be open about the development process. They share updates on how things are going, what they're working on, and any challenges they're facing. This way, everyone gets a clearer picture of what to expect, and it can make the wait for the game a bit easier. Transparent communication is like sharing the recipe with your friends. It helps everyone understand the challenges and adjustments made during the game's creation. Number 3. Technical issues at launch. When a game is first released, maybe characters freeze, the game crashes, or the servers get a bit overwhelmed. These are what we call technical issues, and they can seriously mess with the fun. For players, dealing with bugs and glitches can be like trying to enjoy a roller coaster that keeps stopping midway, not exactly the thrilling experience you signed up for. It's not just about the inconvenience. These technical hiccups can lead to frustration and, in some cases, players leaving negative reviews. To prevent these bumpy starts, game developers perform comprehensive testing before the big launch day. This testing helps identify and fix potential issues, ensuring a smoother and more enjoyable experience for players from the get-go. Just like a well-prepared theme park, a game's launch is more likely to be a hit when developers put in the effort to iron out these technical pitfalls. Before we continue, if you came so far, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Moving on. Number 4. Poor community engagement. Insufficient communication with the gaming community during a game's development can lead to misunderstandings, unmet expectations, and frustration upon release. When developers don't keep players informed about the game's progress, features, and challenges, it creates uncertainty and a sense of disconnect. This lack of communication can result in disappointment when the game is finally launched. Effective community engagement involves regularly sharing updates about the game's development, responding to player feedback, and offering insights into the process behind the scenes. It's about providing a clear picture of what to expect, building trust, and fostering a positive relationship between developers and players. When the gaming community feels included and informed, it creates a collaborative and supportive environment that benefits everyone involved. Number 5. Poor marketing execution. Making sure people know about a game is super important, and that's where marketing comes in. It's like telling your friends about a cool movie you watched, but if you say it's a thrilling action flick when it's actually a romantic comedy, your friends might be a bit confused, right? In the gaming world, if marketing isn't done well, players might expect one thing and get something completely different. It's like promising a super-fast race car but delivering a regular sedan. To avoid this confusion, it's crucial to be really clear and honest in how the game is presented. This means telling players exactly what they can expect in terms of features, content, and the overall gaming experience. Game developers need to ensure that their marketing accurately reflects what the game has to offer. Clear and honest communication is the key here. When players get the right information up front, it helps manage their expectations, and they're less likely to feel let down when they dive into the actual gameplay. It's about creating a trustworthy connection between the game and the players right from the start. Number 6. Monetization concerns. How a game makes money can affect how players feel about it, and that's where monetization comes in. In games, if the way they make money feels unfair or makes players pay a lot for small things, like special items or surprise boxes, it can make the gaming experience not so great. When players think a game cares more about making money than making sure they're having fun, it can lead to disappointment. Game creators need to think carefully about how they make money from a game. It's not just about getting people to pay, it's about making sure that how they make money adds to the fun of playing the game. Being open and clear about how they make money is also important. It's like telling your friends up front about any costs so there are no surprises. This kind of honesty builds trust between the game creators and the players, making the whole gaming experience better for everyone.